Zay told me he sent some shit, so we're working on some amen shit. Yeah, club in the morning, off like 2. Sip champagne when we talk about views. Ain't cut like us, we stuck in the trap. Steak ain't rare, so we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick, now we sending a few. I'm down by the 100, we starting to shoot. I hit 21, just watch how we move. PR in my blood, no, I ain't no.
We're in late January. We're about to go into February. Damn,
Already a
time
fucking
flies.
month?
Time flies.
Damn.
Now,
2024?
Valentine's is around the corner. Do you guys have your Valentine's ready?
Dude, I'm just gonna be fucking self-love, bro. I'm gonna take myself on a date, bro. I'm gonna shower in some champagne, bro, for the fucking vibes.
Champagne poppy.
Yeah, bro. Shit.
Are we gonna do like a boys' night? We're like, you know what? Fuck the couples.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm down for that.
But
Hey,
I'm definitely going on a date after.
You know what I recently, I think a couple years ago I found out, I don't know if it's a true thing, but I think the day, or is it the week after, the day after, it's called like a steak and blowjob day.
Oh,
I heard of that. Is that a thing?
I have not, but I will start telling people.
Or it's for like, because it's like essentially Valentine's is for the female, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what male is like, but like typically males are like, fuck, we got to do it for the females.
Yeah, flowers, chocolate,
Like
out.
You
in
tell
and out.
me, like, I mean, I'm cool. Like, we can just do something typical, like, fuck, let's go through a fucking fast food.
Oh, bad.
I'm not talking shit, but like, yeah, it's for the female. So it's like, I feel like, I think I seen some posts where like, I think there's a certain day, it's like steak and blowjob day. Like,
Yeah.
ooh,
I'm looking forward to that better. Right? But
I'm ready for the steak.
I'm ready for the steak.
I think Bob Marley's son wants to do a tribute to his dad and like direct a specific movie of Bob Marley and drop it on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I seen previews to
It
that
looks
already.
dope, and it
That's
looks
pretty
like it's a much
Yeah.
personal touch type of feel
Yeah.
vibe on it. So, are you guys planning on watching that, even if it's not on Valentine's Day? But you guys don't rock with that? Rastafari.
I mean, he was tight, but I feel like, I don't know, like it's good music. It's good energy music, bro. That's one thing. But I wasn't a big fan.
I'm a fan of like
You're not a big
biography
fan of Bob Marley?
movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he has a good story, and he's definitely a staple in certain era and certain genre, and he had some certain movements, and I think it could be good. You never know. It could be a good movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
I like biography movies. I like to see what people had to go through, kind of get an idea, because in one way or another, we all have some type of similarities, or at least have noticed something. So if I can learn something from that movie of how he kind of did his thing, I want to use it, embrace it, and then kind of go with
What was
it.
the best biopic you guys ever seen from date to this day right now?
50 Cent, dog, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, that was a fake
Justice,
movie.
He's like, hey, dog, you want me to handle them shit? Hey, dog.
Selena?
He's on fire.
Selena.
Fucking 50 Cent. Boo Boo. Curtis. Nah, that was a cool movie.
That was a cool ass movie. 50 was hard. 50 had his moment, bro.
No, but okay, 50 is a dope artist. He's a fucking troll, and he's funny, and I fuck with him for that regard. And he had some bangers, bro. And he came out in a time like, dog, 50, aka Ferrari F50, like, dog, like, like, dog, that shit was
G-Unit, bro.
and,
That
like,
was a
dog,
vibe.
that shit was, because that came out when I was like in 7th grade,
Yeah.
and like that shit just had like the scene just fucking like damn, homie.
Yeah.
In high school, he was the man, homie.
Yeah,
Like
he was calling it how he saw it.
I got some embarrassing stories about 50 Cent, but like, dude.
I remember that rap video.
Do tell.
I
I always say that chick, like, fucking shit, a fat ass dog, she had that G-Unit sign and shit. Like, that shit was
Yeah.
fucking, like, damn, bro. Like, he had some cool videos, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he had some dope videos. It was a fucking G-Unit was a vibe. Fucking, it was a movement. And Lloyd Banks is bad, bro. Lloyd Banks, to me, is one of my favorite rappers, dog. I feel like he's up there in the sense of just, maybe he doesn't have the catalog, but in terms of skill set and that fool can spit, dog. And
So your favorite was 50 Cent? That was your number one?
also so he's one of my favorites, and I like the fact that he fucking trolls and he talks shit, but I feel like he got out trolled by like Game, dog. Game was the fucking he was one of the most like funniest troll rappers, dog. He was talking shit about everyone. He came out with like 300 bars and running. He came out with mad mixtapes. He came out with like a DVD, like Stop Line, and he rolled up to his pad. He's like, "Where you at?" Like that shit. He was troll on a fucking million, dog.
Yeah, that was like the internet or the DVD. Like that was like you could just post on Instagram, but like I rolled up.
Right?
Yeah, like that at that moment, like the DVDs was like the internet. I want, but you buy buy the
You're
DVD
right,
and
you're
see
right.
what
It
they
was
were
like the
doing,
YouTube
right?
before
That was YouTube. Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
So we're good.
all right, yeah, that was kind of what the fuck was that, G?
I hear that shit, G.
All right, I got soft ears. But my favorite was
You're a buddy.
NWA, bro.
You're a buddy.
NWA. Possum, like, bro. Hey, NWA was my favorite. I didn't know the story of NWA. That was my.
Did you like the
favorite
movie?
Oh my god!
And
I
that-
didn't
hey,
know Ice
how
Cube
do
was so fucking hard.
Hey, how do you feel about Cube's son playing him? That shit was pretty. He fucking
He
handled
did him.
him.
I thought it was Ice Cube the whole time.
Yep.
I thought he was
Yep.
playing himself.
Yep.
He did amazing.
Hey, that movie was pretty bad, huh?
That
shit
movie
was a vibe, huh?
So good, bro. I didn't
It
know.
was so informative too, huh?
It was
Or-
so. I didn't know NWA. I mean, I did not know these things about NWA. I was still young. I didn't. I don't have no one teaching me. Like I had VH1, but what the fuck is NWA? Like they didn't educate me. Like, and then I saw their shit. I was like, yo, it was like that. And then he left the group Cube because they were having issues in there. And like, oh my god, like
Because he was like the dopest rapper
Yeah,
at his
the
time.
real one.
Jerry Haller.
He did everybody's
all that
bars.
shit that happening.
Yeah.
It's just like that shit's crazy, bro.
yeah. And he's like, oh, like he got Easy E Cruz. Like, don't say it like that. Like he was in there being the producer, and then Dre was in there. And like, I didn't know that's what the connection was to all those guys. And then Dre did his own thing, and he went into the Chronic and found Slim Shady, and like I didn't know all that. Like I just know that I heard the Chronic before Dr. Dre. I didn't know that it came from MWA. I didn't know what that
Yeah.
was. Like I didn't have no one educating me on that.
Growing up, I was a big fan of West Side Connection.
Ooh, Mac 10,
And
Dub
dude,
C,
fire ass
you.
albums. I go to Mexico and they're like,
Fire
hey,
ass
play that
fucking
one
album.
song. And it's all fucking Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Fucking dope ass hard beats
Yeah.
and raps just fucking followed through.
Ice Cube was a very talented rapper, and he, for being early in the game, he's still like one of the best. Considered like a lot of rappers. Your favorite rapper is Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Type shit, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot. I swear to God, like that's how it kind of be, dog. Like
Yeah.
fucking. So, that fool was fucking like a revolutionary, and it's like you listen to his shit, and it's like. It's not too complex and shit. It's just like boom, boom, boom. Like
Yeah.
You can follow. You can follow
fucking
his
bad,
story.
bro. And he has some fucking bangers, and it's definitely West Coast, and he did put him on the map, bro. And he's a staple.
I like that scene where he's like they're like playing like normal music. He's like, man, turn that shit off. Like they're in the club, and then they play their music, and it was just like all aggressive. They're all in black, all aggressive when it like. And NWI, I thought that was like, I was like, dude, like that music at that time wasn't that like that era of like gangster rap. Like it became like people were just like, what the fuck? What is this?
Yeah, 'cause
like I did not know that. The effects.
It's coming out of like disco era.
Yeah,
And then it's like full transition of like rap and like the streets.
my back,
Yeah.
my spine just
Doctor
broke.
said I need that backy and you know what I say? Fuck, what I say is like on that shit talking about gangsta, and it's like I fuck with fucking Are We There Yet?
Are we there?
Like that shit's funny, right or not? Or I mean,
It's a good
Lil
comedy.
Homie,
It's comedy, G.
dog.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like I'm not hating on fucking him doing that, dog.
Yeah,
like,
no, fuck
I
no.
like that shit because it's like it's entertainment, and it's like I'm not saying I watch that shit all the time, but I watch that. I think there's two of them, and then like it's the little kid and the little homegirl, and they're just like fucking, and he's just trying to get some cutty from fucking homegirl. He's just like he takes the right or some shit like that. Like,
Ice Cube is almost like the definition of you can take Ice Cube out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of Ice Cube.
Well, they
It's
were
like-
saying that he ain't even from the hood, though, right? You guys,
I mean-
can we go back and farther than that? You guys hear about
I mean,
that?
he never lasted that long because he was able to come up really fast.
Yeah.
But he was where he
but
was.
you know, I would just like to say something about that. Like, when they talk about like, oh, studio gangster and shit, like, yeah, you could play that, but like what they're talking about, like someone lives that lifestyle. So they're not like spitting a fucking image that's there. Like, nah, dog, there's some like, they're spitting like, okay, they're not gangster, but they're rapping for the motherfuckers that are gangster doing gangster activities. Yeah, I'm not saying that's a good thing or bad. I'm just saying like, there's some real motherfuckers out there,
Yeah.
bro. And so it's like, he don't do it, but like, the motherfucker bumping like, yeah, dog.
Yeah.
And he getting more hype. I don't know, but it's
That's
like,
what Drake. That's what Drake said about Pusha T. Like he's like, you were just your cousin was doing all that. You weren't doing. You were just rapping about it. Like, and then he said Kendrick Lamar, you were in your house all day. Like you weren't really
House
out
mouse.
there. Yeah, you're
House
house
cap.
mouse. Yeah, like you weren't outside like that. But at the same time, because Drake is more of a rapper that's like, if you hear what he's saying, he's talking about exactly what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Compared to-
again,
but it's a style though.
but you compare, let's say, Drake to Kendrick.
Mhm.
Kendrick's homies are still there and he's able to communicate with them, meet up with them, and have a conversation. where does Drake have homies like that? So how is it for Drake to call on somebody who actually knows?
He's more in tune.
'Cause
Yeah, Kendrick is
it-
more. He grew up in Compton, right? He from Compton?
Because
That's what I was
Like
saying.
you
Yeah.
cannot be from Compton and be like fucking like I'm not saying you gotta be gangster, but like you gotta learn how to move.
you
and-
got to learn how to move. You got to know who to talk to, who to stay away from, stuff like that. And I've heard is like people who want to be gangster say they're gangster, but people who are
D'Angelo Russell.
say they're not.
D'Angelo Russell.
I'm a thug.
That shit was
a
whack,
thug to
dog.
cry.
Fuck.
But just being at least have perspective because some of them they might not be in it directly, but dude, you got to be able to move
Yeah.
around those certain people. And
Yeah.
you can't do that
Protocol,
without
G. You can't
being
be
there.
disrespecting people
Yeah,
and shit
no,
like that, or
yeah.
being in the wrong place at the wrong time,
Yeah,
Yeah.
wearing wrong
yeah.
colors or doing wrong things. It's like, fuck.
hell yeah. So, where
Start
you
crying.
from in your city? Comment down below. We'll be right back. Artificially genuine.